Our Weekend Watch shines a spotlight on government activity. Illinois courts are falling behind on collecting key data required by the new Safety Act. The collection of county-level data was set to begin in July of 2022 and every quarter after. But the Better Government Association found that process didn't start until late last year. The lag making it difficult to measure the effectiveness of the state's new pretrial release system, which includes the elimination of cash bail. Here to talk about the issue is BGA policy analyst Sophia Van Pelde. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about this. What's causing this delay in the data collection?
So the biggest reason behind the delay is the fact that when you go to each county, where this data is being generated is between a number of different systems. It can be from the sheriff's office, it can be in the clerk's office, and a lot of those different places have different systems, even within the same county, making it really hard to bring all the data together.
So there's no real unified system between a sheriff's office or a clerk of court or anything like that, even within the same county necessarily, to just put all that data in one place?
In most counties, no. There are a few counties that have integrated their systems more fully, and one of the processes that has gotten us this far has been the Administrative Office of Illinois Courts going in and trying to integrate all of these systems.
Yeah, it would just need a whole new sort of ability to cohesively put that together. So, okay, and why is this data important to begin with? Because I feel like the question is, for a lot of people who maybe were against the Safety Act, okay, you're letting people who out for release without bail, are they going to come back to court?
That is exactly a lot of the key issues of data collection do revolve around are people, while they're being released, are they being rearrested? And there are other issues in terms of appeals, the number of appeals for either being detained or and how has eliminating cash bail impacted the court system. And so right now there is, since publishing, two more counties have been added. So we have data for 7
Oh, good.
counties.
Okay, great.
And they're working on it, but we have, there's still roughly 30 counties where we don't have the data yet.
Okay, from the data of the counties that you do have, is there anything you've gleaned from that in terms of the kind of impact that the Safety Act has made?
A lot of the data that the Safety Act has, a lot of this data has been really promising. People are coming back in, and it is looking really good. So we're looking forward to getting the data for entire Illinois.
Right, and get a nice, again, cohesive look at the entire state with all of this. Okay, got it. And in terms of trying to make this better in the future, are there strategies that the state is doing to try and unify the data between counties?
There certainly has been. The courts began before even the Safety Act was signed into law to try and get data collection to be better. And after publication, I spoke to someone from the Administrative Office of Illinois Courts who said preliminarily they're hoping to get data collection for all 102 counties done by September of this year.
Wow. Okay. All right. So this year, I can't wait to see the rest of your reporting as this continues. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. And you can read more about Safety Act data collection at bettergov.org. And we're also posting a link right at abc7chicago.com and our ABC7 Chicago News app.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.